for quite some time now. So today we'll continue with that on stop on Friday, which simply says scientific laws for wealth. So these scientific laws. So we took these laws from physics, all right? Laws for wealth. So we have to look at these laws. This should be part 2. Today, okay. So better physics laws. Okay. So we have to look at today is 15th, part 2. Part 2. Oh, I did not change this date here. Wow. Okay. Today is 17th, right? Today is 17th of 3, 2025. Okay, so we have a subtopic here. Okay, how you can apply these physics laws in your financial life. Okay, so it says applying 7 scientific proven laws and principles to create wealth creation. So how you can applying, okay, 7 to wealth creation. So, and that last week we started talking about that following laws and principles will increase your chance of creating lasting wealth, because laws guides wealth. So if you really want to understand any product or services, there are proven laws that govern them. There are laws that governs wealth, and but laws actually guides wealth. So it's just like what we used last week to do example, the law of gravity, anything that jumps up must come down, the law of sowing and reaping. But we are not going there. We are actually looking for some physics laws. We've discovered 7 to share with you. So these laws, if you apply them in your real life, in your business, to your money, it works. Because physics is a discipline within the discipline of science. So science is talk about the way, if you want to study the law of things, study the law of math and science, because science is an observation of an experiment with the way things work. That's the definition we gave last week. So the purpose of science is discovery so that you can understand better how things work. So you don't live life by trial by error. You live life by experiment. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, perfect. I think it's far better now. Yes or yes? Okay, so it is important because everything you work is either working for you or working on you. And if you don't want to accept that it's working on you, you persist to do your old way of things instead of finding a different way to approach to it, it's going to work against you. So if you do something that is not in accordance with how the things work, the principle will work on you. And if you persist, it's going to work against you. So work on you first, not against you. Well, if you to try the council of mentors and guidance and different approach on innovative way, it's going to surely work against you. But then to work things the way it doesn't work, it will never work for you. So the principle will work on you to reveal and show you that real science actually work. So it actually reveals and show you the way it works in a different way. So if you do something in accordance with how things work, then it will work for you. Sure. If it will reveal to you, if you do things and it doesn't work right now, that means it's working on you to reveal and show you that it doesn't work, that only work against you. So of us are very, very funny. You try something in particular, it doesn't work. You must work my own way. Your own way is not the right way. So the best thing is to look for the right way, because good is good, bad is bad, right is right. Whether you do it or not, it doesn't matter. So this will lead you to, if you keep doing things the way it doesn't work, it will lead to resistance. It will lead to a fight or a battle that you will never win. And even eventually, even when you've lost so much, lost time, lost energy. So the life we live is in direct proportion to the degree of the things that we are willing to do in the right way. So you get it to work for you. So your life will work better if you are willing to sacrifice your desire on the altar of truth and principles and law that apply to the principle of the way things work in the arena you want to see improvement. So it doesn't matter whether you like to cut the grass, of course, put the fire till the ground, plant the cassava stick, do the weeding, harvest it, after a year, and then go and peel it, and then grind it, squeeze it, sieve it, and fry it to become gari. Whether you like the process or not, that is the process of getting gari. You cannot plant a cassava stick today and harvest it tomorrow, because it needs time for you to germinate, grow, and of course, for that process to take place. Yes or yes? So if you want to force things the way things doesn't work, because God actually put principles and laws in place so they can rest. There's time for rainy season, dry season, hammer time. God put these things in place. So it's better you learn the way things work. God actually put that a woman must have a baby within the 9 month period. So you cannot force it to happen within 2 months. So looking at it, stop fighting and refusing to resist principles in the way it works. Whether it's your money as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, because we are talking to business people, entrepreneurs, and investors. So whether you want to become better financially, use the money to buy assets. So in physics, all principles are microcosm. That means all principles works in every arena. That means when I throw this thing up, it come down. I'm in Lagos, I throw it up, will it come down? I'm in Abuja, I throw it up, will it come down? I'm in Dubai, I trade up, will it come down? That means it doesn't matter where you apply the principle, it works. So we have 7 of them. Last week we started with the first law. I said the law of the polarity, the law of polarity. Polarity simply means that there are 2 poles in life. One is positive, one is negative. So it means that okay. So we have negative and we have positive. So we have negative and we have positive. So he said that for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. For every positive there's a negative. So if you learn to examine both sides of things, you will always understand that actually if things are not working for you, that means the things the other side of life, things is going to work for you. So if the people get into arguments trying to get everybody to see things on one side of life, no. So trying to make sure that things always one side is not fact. All fact has positive and negative, all facts. So when attitude is right, fact don't matter. So every fact you see has positive and negative. So it's how you see the fact that matters a lot. If you look at the negative part of fact, you're going to be you'll be demoralized. Okay, let me draw this for us. I did it last time, but let me also make it understand something. Mr. George, come and assist me, sir. Lisa, come and help me out. Let me show something before I go to today's class. Why Mr. George helping us to clean? Let me also share what we shared last week. We said that the more you work with life, the more that you can only understand life by looking at things from 2 sides of life. Understand that for everything that's not working for you, if you persist longer, it's going to work for you. It is difficult to learn anything without polarity, because how could you understand up without down? How could you understand hot without cold? How could you have faith without doubt? So you have to have victory without opposition. So many people are arrogant from ignorance to think that things must work your own way without not trying to understand that this polarity is very important. And I will explain like this before I go to the next outline, which is the law of conservation of energy. Okay, so sorry. Okay, let me explain like this for you to understand. This is called fact. Thank you, sir. This is fact. This is facts, and this is true. What last time I told you, not all true, not all facts are truth. Not all of them are true, but all truth you see are true. So it is true, nobody can walk on water. It is fact, but it's truth. Christ walked on water. It is true, lion will eat Daniel, eat human being, but it's truth. Lion did not eat Daniel. It is fact and true that fire will burn Shadrach, Meshach, but it's truth. It did not. But that's the Bible says, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. So every fact you see, things are hard, things are not working, relationship, all of them has, of course, a positive and negative. All facts, polarity means there is positive and negative in life. There are 2 things in life, duality. So if this is you, and you are actually looking at the fact right now, you are looking at the fact. So whatever you focus on matters a lot. In any difficult situation, you focus on the positive, something happens to you. You focus on the negative, or that's something happens to you. So you have the choice to define things in a way that will empower you, even though it was meant for bad. Even though the truth is that the truth is that the things are difficult, but we choose not to focus on the negative part of difficulty. Doing the positive of difficulty, okay, it's going to create something in your mind. That's what's in your mind. It's going to create something in your mind. It's going to create this kind of it's going to create some level of belief, turn on belief. So you are focusing on positive. It's going to create a belief. You want to focus on positive of your mind. It's going to create a belief in your mind called faith, turn on faith. You are focusing on negative. You're going to create a belief in your mind called doubt, turn on doubt. Okay, so that is a negative belief. So you cannot think you have faith. That means for you to have faith, that means there's a doubt. But you choose to believe that this thing will work for your own good. And remember, when attitude is right, fact don't matter. So the reality is that it's not about the thing. Write it on your notes. When attitude is right, when attitude is right, facts don't matter. So facts don't matter. So fact is not the reality, it's not the problem here. What is attitude? The way you think and feel about yourself. Attitude is the way you think and feel about yourself. Think and feel about yourself. So that is the most important thing, about yourself. So about yourself. So the situation you are passing through is not the challenge here. Is that what are you looking at? Is the economy in Nigeria? Do you see opportunities in Nigeria? Do you see opportunity in your marriage? Do you see a possibility of becoming the best business entrepreneur, irrespective of what the economy is doing? So, and there's something that happens in life. When you choose to focus on positive of everything in life, it will bring faith in your mind. And once something happens to your mind, okay, once it happens to your mind, because you don't see with your eyes, you see with your mind. One of the ways the mind see is through the eyes. Because if everybody see only through the eyes, how do blind people read the scrolls? So you see, so you don't only see the blind people, they read the scrolls, now they read. So that means it's not only eyes that you can use to see, right? It's one of the ways to see. But I'm going to read you something. Okay, I think I need to be sure right now. I like it. Is in the Ecclesiastes 2 verse 14. Ecclesiastes, I'm not a pastor. 2 verse 14. I'm your business mentor. He says something. He said, how did he put it there? Let me show. He said that the wise man eyes are in his head. That means the wise man eyes is in his head. It's not in his eyes. So that means you see with your mind. Okay, I will come to that because I need to actually explain something for you. But let me just finish with this law of polarity, because a lot of people trying to argue too much. Me, I know they argue too much. I only show you the reality of life, and I will give you examples. Go and logically think about it and see how you can apply it to your financial life. Because once you actually have faith, believe that okay, believe simply means accepting as true. So once you can accept, you don't need knowledge to believe. Write on your notes again. Believe me.